Hey, it's Pete's dude, man. It's been a while since we checked out the cabin. Let's check it out. I've been trying to collect all the model ships. I think we almost have them all, right? I don't know. Looks like we're missing one or two. I know of one for sure that we're missing, but I think that's it. It almost looks like there's two missing, though. I can't really tell. Oh well. Because, yeah, why is that one peg there? What kind of ship's only going to be held up by one peg? That doesn't make any sense. But then there's two pegs down there, and I know the ship that we're missing for that. Anyways, customizing gear, armor. We're going to switch from the visor to the death mask. Just to help with negotiations. Yay. Look how attractive that looks. I'm just going to take another look at those casual options. Just for fun. I think my jaw, like, wiggles a little bit. In any case, that's it for that. Okay, yeah, we need to go talk to Garrus and Thane. I think Garrus still needs a little bit of time just to gather his thoughts. Thane's had some time, so we'll talk to Thane first. Thane! Thane! Alright. Let's see here. Life support's where Thane's at. What's up, Thane?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins.
Yeah.
Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies.
Another one of these episodes that Thane has.
Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Alright. Well, the Drella are very interesting people. They are very weird. It's just like, they come out of nowhere, really, and then it's like, there's not very many of them, and I guess the rest of them aren't really around, because they all got in a big war. It's a very, very interesting species, and we see very few. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've seen just about every Drell we get to see. Just him, Kolyat, oh, Pharaon, yeah. Hey, Garrus, how are you doing? I know it's been a rough time for you.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. If people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy.
I guess it was quick.
Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I prefer blind optimism.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship.
Oh, interesting.
She had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. Leah ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Garrus, man.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time.
Good point.
An unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
I tend to think of Garrus as kind of our best buddy. He's our most loyal ally, along with Tali. They're just always around. So, yeah. Speaking of Tali, it's time for her loyalty mission. We've already changed our helmets to fit the situation. And after Tali's loyalty mission, I think we're just on to side questing. Lots and lots of side questing. We really need to build up materials to be able to get all the upgrades that we need. Oh, we also have the Arrival DLC to still do. So I'm trying to decide between if I want to do Arrival first or I want to do side questing first. I'm leaning more towards doing side questing first so I can get as many upgrades as possible before Arrival, because Arrival is tough. So I'd like to have as many upgrades as possible. Let me check my journal really quick here. Tali, oh yeah, we eventually got to go back to Ish. So, yeah. Let's see here, leave orbit, go to the mass relay. Where are we going to? Gosh, crap. Help Tali up here. Let's see here. There's the migrant fleet. Whoa, this place has 2 suns. Neat. Alrighty. Time to help Tali. Tali's been very, very patient with this. Everyone had to be. I mean, everyone needed help. It was like, go to this place, go to that place, go to this place, go to that place. We're on the last loyalty mission. For now. I mean, you've probably noticed from our kind of character lineup, we are still missing one crew member that we can obtain. And we'll get them soon, just not yet. Let's see. Why don't we just bring Garrus with us? Let's see here. Tali will wait on because she's going to get her energy drain soon. Garrus. Let's give him as much armor-piercing ammo as we can. And there we go. Sweet! We should be pretty well equipped. Alrighty. Starting the mission now, probably finishing it next episode. Something like that.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
My excuse always for wearing this death mask is, you know, I'm going to the chlorine homeworld, so I gotta take extra care in covering myself so I don't accidentally cough on people. Seems like a good excuse. They're always all suited up anyway, so I am too. See, even Garrus has his whole head covered. Now we just all do.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Oh no, we can't leave!
Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Alrighty. Let's go.
You should speak with Admiral Ron. She's waiting for you.
Admiral Ron.
I can't believe they're charging
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's at risk.
What's up, Admiral Ron?
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
Oh,
I imagine
okay.
my father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali.
Oh boy.
Friends who still know you as Talizora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarry.
Oh, I'm her defense lawyer.
An accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Oh boy. Well, I'm a good negotiator.
You would actually speak for my defense.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about.
Well, that's good.
Tell the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Tali's innocent, so let's just get this over with. Do. This is... Oh, there it is. Even the setting is just nice and serene and casual. It's just in a very, very nice garden. Here we go. I guess those are the admirals on the board. None of which are Tali's father.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keelah Salai.
Keelah Salai.
The accused Tali Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military...
But I'm her captain.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must...
Yeah, that's kind of your fault there, buddy.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Yes, I will. Through my awesome death mask.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, want to fill us in here?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father
Well, jeez.
What? Oh, Keelah.
Way to tell us that last minute.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Also, I'm motherfucking Commander Shepard. How many Geth have I killed? This'll be a piece of cake.
Your name is clear to these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai.
There is no attempt. There is only do.
Given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are.
Yeah, might as well.
I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know.
We are going to go ahead and talk to the Admirals first, but we'll do that next episode. See you then.